No pit stops, no strategy, it's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Okay, that's P19. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Russell and Ocon. And just behind us are Doohan, Leclerc and Iwasa. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute, 0.4. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And we're in front of Norris, Verstappen and Russell. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:13.8. First position, front of the pack. And just behind us are Norris, Piastri and Russell. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute, 13.4. They're currently fifth. Right, their best lap time, 1:13.9.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of Formula One action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher, who made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. So let's hope we're in for another one here today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Isack Hadjar lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon, Iwasa, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Fittipaldi, Doohan, Théo Pourchaire, Behrman, Sargent, Joe, Albon, and Frederick Vesti. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race, and depending on who has which style, but essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. who's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 17.1. Piastri ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 17 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:17.2. We're 2.5 seconds slower right now, come on. Okay, you sat in P2. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Charles is behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. You've lost some time to the car behind. Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
And it's victory for Isack Hadjar as Red Bull gives you wins.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.